one's going to head out of bounds. Nice crowd on hand here at Macon Middle. Valley Mountain. These two teams, just like every sport, well connected. A lot of play on teams outside of the season, travel ball teams, the like.
Looks like it's going to end up being a battle in the midfields.
There is a lot of talent here on the field. As Willow Messer, the goalkeeper for Smoky, will kick that one towards the circle. And we've got a whistle. And Trevin, you were telling me that we've got some players going to college.
Oh, yes, sir. Lydia Barton just signed with Covenant College very recently, so she'll look to continue her career there. And it's always nice when you have soccer players, you know, play at the next level. Really builds a little, I don't know, prestige to the program. And it like promotes other players to, you know, kind of like work up to that. They think if they can train harder, then they can do just what Lydia's doing.
Tonight's broadcast here on YouTube and Facebook is presented in part by Anders Custom Woodworking, along with Gooder Graphics, 1040. Heads out of bounds, I'll say. Last touch by Smoky, so Franklin will get it in. And it's going to be Holly Wayner. That'll fire it in traffic.
Oh,
Lucy McCray had it.
The call.
Yeah. And it's off of her, I believe.
No, I think it was a foul.
Okay.
Yeah. On Allie Roots.
Just caught her in the heel a little bit there.
Big boot by Holly Warner.
We picked up by Smoky. Franklin lost last night 8-1 to Hendersonville. Score, but have come up empty.
Well, they've got, looks like they've got Lane going up, taking the corner on the left side too, huh?
Mm-hmm. And she's got probably the strongest foot out of any one of the teams, so it makes sense.
And Chloe Lane trying to center it.
I mean, you see, she just went over everyone right there. Looks like it's going to be another corner.
And she is going over to the right side, take another corner.
The opposite side. Get some exercise there. One end to the other.
Honestly, you try to get as many set pieces as you can in soccer, because you score around 25% of them. So this is about the fourth one for Franklin. We're hoping they can score a goal here.
Billy is picked up here at Macon Middle, and it's going to sail out of bounds.
Another corner. You got to look to convert on at least one of them, because there's not many games where you get like 4 straight corners back to back to back to back, or 4 corners at all sometimes.
They're manning up. Looks like Mustangs are manning up. They've got 2 players at the post.
Yeah,
they're not doing a zone coverage on those. So main thing, make a good run, try to get that ball in the center, get as many feet in the middle, heads in the middle as you can get.
Chloe Lane again will fire one in.
Looked like Allie Stewart came out.
Again, Franklin has a chance.
Looked like Megan Ballant was in the middle right there and wanted to settle it, but if you're in that situation, you just got to blaze it through the goal and just hope it's on frame.
Notice that ball is hopping when it's passed across that middle. I mean, it hops a good 2 feet. Better keep your feet high today.
Yeah, that middle field is what gets the most traction and wear and tear on it. So that, especially in the 18 boxes, you really got to watch that ball because it'll hop around.
Glad you're with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live tonight. I'm George Young, along with Guy Gooder and Trevin Talent, with our inaugural girls soccer game here on FPSN. It's the Battle of Cowie Mountain. I want to thank our sponsors as well, bringing you tonight's action, along with a couple of more spring sports in the next few weeks. You can hear her fire that one into the stands. And Chloe,
He just let him play.
he's going to get to it first. Smoky was going to fire it out of bounds.
For the Panthers.
Allie Stork's coming back in.
Down to 16 or so minutes, 16:48.
So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this game stayed scoreless until overtime and was decided on PKs, because that's how the game at this field last year went.
Here in the press box.
Usually happens because of Silva's proximity to Franklin. A lot of the parents just drive over here and watch the game.
It's a great crowd, great soccer crowd. Oh. Bounds before it's saved. It's going to stop at the line.
Goal kick.
Yep.
I will say, after that last little run they had right there, Franklin needs to keep their eye on Sutton Shea, number 12.
All out there.
I got more knowledge in soccer, but you got way more knowledge in announcing.
Yeah. Well, tonight you've got the knowledge, as that one is heaved out of bounds. Down to about 12 and a half to go here in this first half. And we are scoreless, 0-0.
Okay, making sure they called that. Megan Ballon got shoved to the ground there, and didn't seem like the ref was going to call it initially.
Melanie Hoyle also is on the field for soccer for Smoky Mountain, and she is a former Panther.
Oh, good ball!
Goal, Franklin.
Beautiful assist from Chloe Lane. I was talking about that earlier. When she's at that 40-yard mark away from the field, you got to watch out for her on free